All right. I have time to share one or two more of the dreams that I've had since April till the one I just shared today. Basically, all through the spring this year, the Lord's been giving me the same thing over and over again in different ways. And this one's no different. This is a short one I had on April 9th, 2016. I had a dream that I was in jail, and I went to jail for being a Christian. And at first they didn't know the people in there. I guess I don't remember all the circumstances. I just know I was in jail, and I was given $75,000 in credit to spend on, extras, whatever spending there is in there. Okay, and it was good and cheap. Things were cheap, and it wasn't that hard. It was, I had everything I needed until the people there figured out who I was. The people that ran the jail and the other inmates, when they realized that I was a Christian, I was sharing the gospel, so then they knew, and then they started to shun me, a few, and then more. So they started to shun me and avoid me, and made everything way expensive for me. They went out of their way to increase prices for me and treated me badly. I continued on as I had before, still sharing the gospel so that others would come to know who Jesus was. So the Lord, with this dream, revealed to me that persecution was going to start to increase, and just progressively get worse, to the point where we see here in Matthew 24, Luke 21, and Mark 13 what Christ told us 2,000 years ago. Matthew 24, starting in 6, I guess, and you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another. Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many, and because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold, but he who endures to the end shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come. Luke 21, starting in verse 8. And he said, Take heed that you not be deceived, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and the time has drawn near. Therefore do not go after them, but when you hear of wars and commotions, do not be terrified. For these things must come to pass first, but the end will not come immediately. Then he said to them, Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be great earthquakes in various places, and famines and pestilences. And there will be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. But before all these things they will lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and prisons. You will be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, but it will turn out for you as an occasion for testimony. Therefore settle it in your hearts not to meditate beforehand on what you will answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries will not be able to contradict or resist. You will be betrayed even by parents and brothers, relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But not a hair of your head shall be lost. By your patience possess your souls. Mark 13, starting in 5. And Jesus answering them began to say, Take heed that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and will deceive many. But you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Do not be troubled, for such things must happen, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be earthquakes in various places, and there will be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. But watch out for yourselves, For they will deliver you up to the councils, and you will be beaten in the synagogues. You will be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony to them. And the gospel must be first preached to all the nations. But when they arrest you and deliver you up, do not worry beforehand or premeditate what you will speak, but whatever is given you in that hour, speak that. For it is not you who speak, but the Holy Spirit. Now brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but he who endures to the end shall be saved. God bless.